back, everybody. So what we're doing is getting these areas where the Mustangs were cleaned up so they could be nice and dry, and then we're going to seed this because this is where we're planning to put Jack and Jill until they can get into that pen, because this is the pen that we're going to have them in when the horses are finally moved back to the larger pen. Meg. He's always so silly. My husband. It's definitely dry in there. He hasn't hit any like really watery spots, I see, which is nice. The garden is going in today. Chicken coop will be put in also. While I'm doing the garden, my husband's going to do the chicken coop. Got a lot of dirt here, for sure. must be at his hours. Let's go see. Oh, he must have a rock maybe? He's getting the smooth bucket. I forgot to bring his tea out. So I gotta go grab his tea. No, he's gonna change the oil filter in it. Because it's at 50 hours now. I know he only had a half an hour left on it. So let's see if that's what it is. Because I think that's what he has to have. I told you. I said I thought that that's what he was doing.
Lift the cab, figure out where that filter is.
Yeah, so you gotta go grab your book.
I can do.
Yep. She'll be good, right? That's Christian rock music that's playing. But I'm gonna go grab his drink. Topsoil. I wonder if I need to move that maybe I need to move that stuff up there. I don't know. You see that big rock? My husband, he got it out just right down here. Like right in that little area right here. I couldn't figure out what he was doing, and I should have just recorded it, but I didn't. So, you see our panels are gone. The people that actually drove an hour to come and get them, they came and got them. Now they're on their way back home. We're gonna use Diamond and Jazzy's hut right there. Put round bales in so we don't have to use tarps no more. We could put probably about 12 in there. Ooh, it's a warm one today, I'm telling you what. I'm just sitting here and I'm sweating. It's definitely warm out. husband truly loves me, like loves me, because he works so hard on everything that I want for our farm to be. He's trying not to hit those roots of that beech tree. That's what he's trying to avoid. But to make this look decent, you know, I've gradually taken some of it out. Lots of rocks around here. Lots. It's an understatement. He does, and he had a muscle. That's David from Canada. He's one of our daily viewers.
Yeah. We got a lot to do.
But I commented back and said that you just like trying to do stuff manually.
I only had 2, that's why I did it by hand. I got like 40.
Yeah, you might have
Mine's
to.
not on my size.
You might have to get an auger then. Rent one at least. Man, I almost think that's enough to do that whole bed.
You want these 2 or not?
Yeah, but you'll have to come back for them. But I'm just saying, like that amount of rocks in these 2, I think that'll do that whole bed up there. And my husband says there's quite a bit of rock in this too that we'll have to sift through.
What are you picking them up for?
Yeah,
Scoop them.
your brother would say that.
I know he did, that's what I'm saying.
Because he does the stuff the easy way. So, to give you guys where I was originally wanting my beds at, were over here. My husband said that he's got to have an excavator to be able to taper that down so it looks nicer. So that's something, my beds are not going to go there. They're actually going to go right in this area, and then our orchard's going to go over here. So everything just got shifted this way because he wants that turn right here to be larger in case you got to have a trailer that you could pull in and then back and get turned around right up through this area right up there. So, but he's hoping to have this done, and then I can actually do my beds tomorrow, which is Memorial Day, and then he's gonna put up the chicken coop. So he asked me where I wanted the rocks. I said right there, and that's right where they are. So we'll get that. He told me I need to sift through this, but I think with the wood and stuff, I think I'm just going to leave it in there so it can rot and feed the soil. Why not, right? Hardly no dirt at all. You did a pretty good job, my love. You didn't hardly get no dirt in there. Yep. The back of my neck feels like it's getting burnt. I know, right? My husband loves seeing the smile on my face when he said, "I'm going to get your garden done." I just smiled great big. Because he says that I got a beautiful smile, and that I do. I have lots of people that tell me that. I'm gonna grab that rock, carry it up there. Now he's moving the topsoil out of the way so he can get this pretty level, because he's trying to get it even with the driveway, because there was a dip here. So he's trying to fill that in. So this is all the topsoil that my husband pulled off that I'll be using in the above ground garden beds. And I already told my husband that I want to be able to get 4 more, and that he suggested that possibly next year, before we start our garden again, that he will try to purchase more so they're 2 foot off the ground instead of only a foot, which I would greatly appreciate that myself. And he's trying to just do everything to make it easier on me. I mean, and this man would do anything for me, and I know this. He's a wonderful man, that's for sure. I told him that I wanted my garden to be totally fenced in too, so I don't have any deer eating our orchard when I get it moved up here this fall. really surprised he hasn't needed fuel yet. He said he had a 3/4 a tank. Shoot, I can't remember when that was. A few days ago when he was using it. He didn't use it a whole lot, but he did use it. It's pretty good on fuel for sure. What the horse is doing? Eating on the bale still. That's because they pretty much, there's nothing left of this. They made it like a dirt field. It's like terrible. Like, there you go, there's another rock. I tried to pick it up, but man, that thing is heavy. I couldn't hardly even move it. I gotta say, my husband's one strong man. All that farm work he did when he was a kid made a really good, hard-working man. There's another rock. Rock. actually have a little more room than what I thought I was gonna get. The way my husband's has made it. I'm actually a lot more happier with what I'm seeing here. But this fall, that cherry's got to come down, and there's a sassafras and another cherry that my husband said will have to come down this fall. And then when we can afford to get the Kubota excavator, because we want to try one out, because my husband's thinking about possibly buying one for ourselves, because we have a lot of work still to do here. But if we can rent one, which is what we were planning to do, he's gonna shape this corner up right here, pull out those 2 stumps, and he says he's gonna move that pile that we got right there, brush up here, and then he's gonna come behind the garage and move this wood pile that's here of all this little stuff right down here, and then we're gonna burn that. But I don't know if that's gonna happen yet this week or not. Getting this done and getting the chicken coop pin done was a couple of goals that we were planning to do this weekend, and so far it's getting there, so we could do some more checks off of our goals. I love these gloves. I hope I can find some more. They are insulated. I haven't found a glove yet to keep my hands warm during the winter, but these are close. I really like them. I've had them for about 2 years. Finally given out on me. I've carried wet babies. No, I can't say I delivered kids with them, because I like to be my regular hands on it, but yeah. So that's the extension of the driveway right there where he's driving, which is nice. Told him I wanted to add at least another 2 feet to it, so then he's just kind of smoothing it out as best as he can. Says it took him a lot longer because he's being so particular. My husband is a fanatic when it comes to doing dirt work. He's very, I would say anal almost. I'm not sure what the right word is, but he's very, very particular on how he does things. See right now, he's just watching and kind of looking. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's try it. See what he's got to say. Let's see. I'll probably get copyrighted for the music playing, but that's okay. I'll just mute it.
What do you think?
It's a little bigger than what I thought. Just
That's a bad thing?
No, because that's perfect. It's perfect, my love. Perfect. Yeah. Then you're just going to move that pile there up into there is what you said later, right? Or whenever you get to it.
All that, and then we can burn it off.
Yeah, and then you can start taking that pile down and adding more dirt to the back side of that, so it kind of matches the... Well, I don't know if you could actually do that, could you?
What?
Kind of bring the dirt so it kind of matches the top there. I mean, gradually, like, so it's not such a big hill.
Take care of that. This is not right this moment.
Well, I know.
I'll have more dirt when I do this.
Yeah.
I just got to rip all the roots off of it first, put it out of the junk.
Right.
And then the rest of the dirt that I get out of there, I can use for that. And even if that's not enough, I got that pile up there.
Yeah, you do.
To burn off.
Yep.
And then I'll have more dirt that I dig around that to get rid of. I'll have more down here when I dig that out.
There's a crap ton there. We have dirt everywhere, my love. Dirt.
Well, there's not as much as you think coming out of here because I just got to stay with the driveway.
Yeah, but it goes uphill.
Yeah, but I'm not cutting it all out because I'm going to have it match this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It'd still be a lot.
Anyway.
Yeah. Want to put the beds in and then you can fill them?
And you can start doing your
Yay!
garden tomorrow.
I know. I could probably plant stuff tonight.
What do you do with those trees over here?
They're up there. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. So happy. It's gonna fill that one up first and then we're gonna put them 3 feet apart so we get across. Beautiful. Had a bug try flying my eye. Yeah. For some reason, bugs like my eyes. Well, I could tell you why. Someone messing with me. Looks good, Marlo. Looks good. Yeah. I probably
add a little more after that.
Yeah, or we can just buy a few bags of topsoil and then just stick that on top of there. Yeah.
Whatever it's called, you buy pot soil.
Yeah, pot and soil. Yeah. Yep, we could do that. So, do we just want to do this then?
Back up some and then we'll put the next one.
Okay. Sounds good. What do you guys think? Say plants are going to be in it tomorrow. I almost thought about doing it tonight, but I'm not sure if I want to trust the chickens to stay out of it or not, you know. But let me help my husband here get this figured out. We're going 3 feet and going from there. There it is, everyone. Thank you for all watching. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Until next time. God bless.